I survived the attacks of September 11, 2001. Let's get this started with right now. Whee! I survived the attacks of 9. Alright, so here's this quick story. Basically, this is what happened. On that day, there's this kid named Lucas who loves anything more than football is his dad's friend, Benny. And when his parents finally found out that 3 concussions in 2 years is too many concussions, their parents decided this is a very dangerous thing, and some football stars died of concussions because they had too many concussions too. Benny taught Lucas the game and got him to practice. So when Lucas' parents decided football is too dangerous for him and made him quit, Lucas has to talk to his biggest fan. On a whim, Lucas actually takes a train to New York City instead of the bus to school. And it's a bright, beautiful morning, but then suddenly everything changes. A plane's flying very low. You can literally see what airline it's from. It was this low. This is not a magnified picture, guys. This is a drawing, but it was this low, according to eyewitness accounts. And there was lots and lots of things to really happen here, and there was lots of things that seemed to happen here. This was a hijacked planes, hijacked jets targeting the World Trade Center, both of the Twin Towers. And that's something, isn't it? They even crashed into the Pentagon, and one was aimed for the White House but missed and landed in Pennsylvania, or some other state that's nearby. And that is just why you need better navigation, hijackers. Also, I'm pretty glad that you guys didn't get better navigation too. So that's kind of lucky for us that the president survived. And the thing is, my mom was not here at the time, but she watched about it on the news on that same day, and she could not believe it. She was like, fake news or something, like all that kind of shebang. And then finally, when she realized that it was real, I have no idea what her reaction was. Alright, so I just asked her, and this is what she said. At first, she thought like, whatever, it must be fake news. And then when she switched to every news channel, there was like, 9/11, alright. Attack on the World Trade Center, attack on the World Trade Center, attack on the World Trade Center, attack on the World, like all the news literally said, and she finally found out, and she started freaking out. Then the next plane crashed, and she started freaking out more. Where are you at the people dying? And she was wide-eyed, like this. My gosh, she must have freaked out a bunch. I should have asked my dad, but he left the house to go for a walk. And so, yeah, the offer herself was coming back to New York City from London on that day, and suddenly the plane came back to London because, sorry, people, there are some things that are happening in New York City. They talked about the hijacked planes, and then, the offer was almost in New York at the time, and so she could have put on an eyewitness account of what really happened to her. And that's something. That's pretty much something. And so that is the attack of September 11, 9/11, in perspective. I guess that kind of explains why, So that is the end of today's episode. I wonder what it would like to actually see the news in real time of September 11 and be shocked like my mom was, like, And so, yeah. Hopefully, none of you guys will ever have to experience this. Probably some of you are going to say famous last words. And that is the end of today's episode. So, sign out. Peace. Note, guys, we are at 151 subscribers. Please, we're at the milestone here. I need to update this. Let's change that. And there we go. Subscribe, click the bell button. Bye, guys.